outlaw by trade, straight flush in spades. There's no need for you to know my name. My past is gone, I'm honest as the day is long. I just broke a rule or two along the way.
And
some laws are written by the righteous for the
out of it, of
weak,
course,
figuring
nicely
they'll do just what
to allow
they're
us back
told.
in. And
It's true enough, some folks will
she's pretty
follow
deep,
just
but I
like
wanted to
sheep,
give you.
never really thinking on their own. I'm an outlaw by trade, edge of the blade. It's no thin line between what's wrong or right.
Fuck no.
It's easy to tell, should be clear as a bell, if you only keep the truth within your sight. The only laws I've broken are the ones that don't ring true, laws without a victim of the crime. And so you'll find me smoking a sweet puff or two. It's okay with my conscience every time. I'm an outlaw by trade, making the grade. I try to keep on winning at my game.
Okay, now there's this other reddish substance that's next to it, and I'm not sure
to get along,
what it is.
And I'll treat you right if you treat me the same. I did some business with a man who called me friend. He lied and broke the deal, his heart was cold. I'm sure his time will come, Lord knows karma's like a gun. He'll pay for that piece of me.
Walk over a little bit towards this waterfall. You guys can see this.
I'm an outlaw by trade.
Brand new.
I ain't afraid to do or say the things that I believe. My conviction is strong, I'll put it in my song, and I'm grateful for the good things I receive. Life and liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Long ago you know those seeds were sown. Some people figure they can't buy it all, I guess. As for me, I think I'll grow my own.
This one's going home with Brandon.
I'm an outlaw by trade, straight flush in spades. There's no need for you to know my name. My past is gone, I'm honest as the day is long. I just broke a rule or two along.
All right, up at the creek, weekend trip with the family. I decided to set up over here in the shade because it is really hot up at this altitude. The sun is pretty overwhelmingly bright, but here's the setup. Nice little nooked out corner here. It's nice and cool. And when it was flooding, it went over all that vegetation right there, and I see there's a nice little deposits of sand. And a few along this bank too, in that little calm spot after those large bedrock pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and dig out a few, do some testing, and see if I see any yeller in there. I'll get back to you if things look good. Alright, I thought while the sun was shining over in this area, let me crouch down, get down in here. I could see, or I could show you what I'm working at. You see that big flat rock acting as a perfect riffle. Right after this little straightaway, so I'm thinking this is the first fallout, and I'm down about half a shovel length anyway, starting to get into a little bit of clay, some much bigger rocks, so I think that's a good sign, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this up and see what it looks like. I made a little swimming hole down over here, and I think I'll use that to pan it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Hi. So this time I decided to run it with one screen up, so I went to 1/8 inch instead of the 16th, or I think is what it was. So anyhow, started running a little bit more, got a nice little V going, looking at the ripples not clogging up, looking good. I can't tell if there's anything shiny on the mat yet, but time will tell here soon. So my hole is nice and deep, as you can see, and my rock is still riffling away. I'm sure that thing was an awesome riffle at flood stage. And down there's our swimming hole, and over there's the car. So I'm going to keep going, and let's see, get some loose action out there. Flies attacking me. Thing. Shove onto it fairly fast, actually. Squeeze it up pretty quick. It's doing all right here. Hoping we get a picker out of here. I've never done this. I've never prospected this creek before, but I can tell you that right where we were, there used to be a bridge right there, and it goes up to a mine. Two of them actually, right up the way on the side of this hill, right up here. So there's a good chance that there's gold in here, because it was a silver and gold mine. So I guess I just want to run a bunch. I figured that riffle looks about the best for where we're at. Down lower on this creek, where it meets up with 10 Mile now, there's a lot of big bedrock popping out down there, and I'd like to get down to that. It's a real steep hike into it. So possibly we can get down in there this week and get some video of that too. But I figured, hell, if I got up in here and there might be a little bit of few specks of some gold, then I would have a better reasoning to do that. But I didn't bring up my sluice boxes today. I think I'm going to bring them up next time, and I'll get a nice video of that and show you guys what we're doing. And cleaning up pretty fast. That's nice. Should be working pretty efficiently though. Well, sometimes you don't realize how nice it is until you really just look at it, but it's a beautiful little spot. Nice little fall. Like I said, that's a straightaway right there coming into this, and then it comes right over that riffle. It's just crazy. Mother Nature even makes her own little sluices. And you can see there's a lot of bedrock protruding out of here, and so we're in a pretty good spot, I think. We'll see how she pans out, I must say. I think she's going to do really well. But you never can tell. I've gotten a lot of black sand, I can tell you that. The last pan out had a few specks of gold in it. They were just flakes. Little guys. Nothing impressive. I was hoping for something a little chunkier. But no go. Can't win them all. But I went down a lot deeper on this bucket full. I went, like I said, with a little bit larger size. Cause you never know. You might get the occasional nugget. You never know. There's placer country up here and quite a bit of it. I'm actually kind of surprised how many placers there are up high in this mountain. But like I said, you just never know what you're going to find. And so I figure, what the heck, let's just keep this thing going. Alright, well, I'm going to keep going and I'll be back. Hey everyone. Well, I thought I'd finish up the day taking you to kind of a special secret spot. This is the site of a historic placer claim, where a person was said to have found a rather large nugget. And I don't know what the actual weight was, but someone said around 4.5 pounds, which is pretty good for kind of a newer nugget. And so, as you can see, they were working down in here, and they're also working the glacial deposits along this ridge, and they worked out pretty good through here. You can see they took some earth out of here, but what they were doing is pretty cool. Take you to the new age use of old school workmanship. Give you a little view of the creek here. Where it's coming down. Now what's so significant is, as you can see, there's a pretty good fall. That goes up about 2,000 feet in elevation really quick to the top of this, and it does not have a slow spot until here where the column is. So it's no wonder that they were finding good placer down in here. And trust me, I'm going to plan on finding my own little bits of placer in here because there's still quite a bit left. But take a look at this. This is an extravagant setup. Okay, so they built a little dam, and of course this has been revamped a little bit for the new age stuff. But here's your main water going in. There's another bits of water they have for washing, and as the water comes down, it adjoins into this hopper, and this is where they're putting their material to run. Whether there's actually good ore in here or not, I don't know. That's really neither here nor there, but okay. Underneath it, where they wash, is the sluice box. Hey, Rye. And you can see this is a nice long sluice. It goes all the way over there. And it's pretty simple. There's not much, just little ripples all the way down this thing. So it's not anything extravagant, but it works. And it's pretty cool to see what kind of setup they had here. You can just see the waters are moving down this hill. But what a good spot. I might go get the sluice box, run it for a little bit, and then call it a day. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this segment.